OHRRPGCE.
It's free.
PODCAST for you and me.
Also free.
Oh, I was muted. That explains a lot. All right, hello. Hello, everyone. So we've got some awards for Heart Slam. And, we actually, most of the awards, we went ahead and had them span the year. They're yearly awards at this point. There is no game of the year that I'm awarding because it would have coincided too much with the Heart Slam award. It would basically have been the same game. But yeah, we've definitely got some awards. Looks like Barry's sharing the screen there. Very good,
Yep.
very good.
Welcome to the first annual Slimesalad Slimecademy Awards ceremony.
Oh, I didn't realize you'd put Slimecademy there. Fantastic.
Yep, it's or the Slimies for short.
The
So
Slimies.
yeah, I made a slideshow to present these awards because that's way more entertaining than us just reading them out. Oops. So
Absolutely.
here's our first one. We're doing special categories, and then we will be announcing the scores. So here's our first one.
So the first one is the Barnabas Award. Now, as some of you may know, Barnabas was a person that kind of came onto the forum randomly, barely spoke at all, and then uploaded 30 games almost all at once.
And then he disappeared, never to be seen again.
Never to be seen. It's highly likely that they were someone in the community kind of, making their own avatar, but no one's really owned up to it, and it's been a while.
So yeah, this is the person who has published the most amount of games this year.
Yep.
And the award goes to. Oh wait, you want to say something?
Well, I was gonna say I don't actually see it on your screen. I only see
because I have to click on it to pull it up. So the winner for this year
is Artie with 7 games. 7 games this year. That's like so many games. It's like a ridiculous amount of games.
And the runner-up is actually a tie. Well, actually, all the runner-ups have 2. We have listed more than one runner-ups for each of the special categories, but this one is a tie with 2 games published this year.
2 games is a lot, you guys. Just gotta say.
Yeah. If we counted Morpheus and Lord as a single entity, then that would have also been a runner-up, but that would mean I'd have to fit 2 profile pics into the screen. That might mess things up.
That's the only reason.
Yes, that's the only reason. So this next one.
You go ahead and read off this next one.
All right.
The next one's the holiday themed. And just to say something about the Slimecademy Awards, we are going to try to do these every year. The Heart Slam is every 2 years, but the Slimecademy Awards don't have to be. Each of the winners, I'm going to give a $5 gift certificate on Steam and a ribbon sent to them for this award, unless they don't want it.
Right.
I'm not going
to. But I'm not sure why anyone would not want an award sent to them.
Some people really don't want to give me their addresses, and
I mean, I guess that makes sense. But at least get at least get the Steam card. You can stay anonymous and still get the Steam gift card. But anyway,
yeah, exactly.
Right. The holiday award this year goes to RMZ for his game Takoyaki Surprise, released on World Octopus Day, which also just so happened to be Taco Tuesday, making it the perfect release date for this game. You really can't get more appropriate than that.
Very holiday appropriate. It's not the holiday type of thing you would expect, but...
No, but it still counts because World Octopus Day is in fact a holiday.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would never argue if someone did an Arbor Day game or something like that. So, Yeah, the runners up were Black Cat, which is very Halloween themed, and then SpawnCon, which
I'm not
was
sure.
surprisingly Christmas themed.
Oh, yeah, that explains it. Because at first glance, I wasn't sure how it qualified into the
Yeah,
holiday category,
yeah,
but
Santa's in it.
now I remember that Santa's in it, so
Yeah,
that's why it's in there.
yeah. If anybody's questioning why Takoyaki
Ye-
won with Octopus Day, just remember that the runner up just happened to have Santa in a shooter,
yeah.
and was just a spooky game.
It's like
Uh,
the Nightmare Before Christmas. You got Halloween and Christmas in the same game.
yep.
So this
They,
here's
they,
this. Oh, sorry.
the no, yeah. The I was just gonna say the sequel to the Nightmare Before Christmas would be uh, National Octopus Day,
Right.
the movie. Yes.
Yeah.
What's this? What's this? It's another octopus. So the heart of the OHR category, that's just all the RPGs. They can have scripting and stuff. I remember there was some rules when the heart of the OHR came out the first couple of years where it's like too much scripting was not okay, and then there was even some uh, debate whether or not Motria that won should have actually won because they had like a card game in it. But anyways, heart of the OHR award is the RPG of the year, and it goes to A Single Fallen Feather by Fennec. It's really good RPG.
Someone should every time one of these awards go up, someone should open the soundboard and press the applause sound effect button.
We should.
I can't do that myself because I
I'll
have
do
to
it.
present this. Okay, thank you.
Yay!
There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure what the problem was with scripting because it's like it's still an RPG. You're just putting some more code into it, I guess.
Well, the whole heart of the OHR is supposed to be it's an
Super duper
RPG.
traditional.
Yeah, well, it's an RPG making engine. We should be making RPGs. That's the whole idea of it. It's just that it was, you know, the contests themselves, I feel like, kind of got out of hand because they were kind of stifling. They were huge contests that lasted like entire years, and so
And remember, just because someone wins this award doesn't automatically mean they won Heart Slam. So it's still up in the air as to
right,
who
yeah,
would have come in
obvious.
first place.
These awards were much more lightly voted on. Though everyone did have the opportunity to vote for these categories, some of these categories, some of them weren't actually revealed yet, but everyone had an opportunity. Very few people actually voted for these categories. So
Yeah,
the results are definitely not, they don't
we
go
kind of
together
had
at all.
we kind of had to like take it into our own hands to make the final decisions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like we did a good job.
Yeah.
Anyways, the runners up for the RPG of the year or Heart Slam award or the Heart of the OHR award are Side Quest, which is a brand new game
Just
that
came out a
literally
week
just
ago.
came out. I thought it was pretty good. And then Kingdom of Misery, also a really new game, new person.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
really good game.
that one also happens to be a Heart Slam entry too.
It is a Heart Slam entry. A lot of the games are Heart Slam entries. I think it's like
Right.
half this year.
Hmm. Yeah, because
All right.
the only other contest that really happened this year was Ridiculous Games contest. But anyway,
Yep.
here we go for the programming excellence category, and this one goes to Spoon for the game Space Quest, which is like
I,
a space shooter but with QOP style controls, and that one is also a Heart Slam entry.
I just want to say I did not pick myself.
I
I feel
can vouch that no, he did not pick it himself. There was some extra decisions, like some other opinions that still led to this being picked for that category. So there isn't any manipulation of ballots or anything like that. I still promise this is a very fair and peaceful democratic process. And here's the runner-ups. We got Takoyaki Surprise again and SpawnCon again. So those
Both
also
great
got,
games.
yep,
Yeah,
both great games, and both now have more than one category that they got
nominated. Yep.
nominated for.
What do we have next? Let's see. Oh, artistry. Artistry is a big one in my opinion because that's like people make money in this community based off of their artistry. You know, like a lot of artists are basically, I don't know, semi-pro might be the best. You know, I don't. I think that there are some professional artists. I know that RMZ is like a calendar designer. I mean, that's basically pro artist as far as I'm concerned.
I didn't even know he did that until you said
Yeah,
that just now.
yeah, that might be in. He might not want that shared, but
Yeah, I
oh
mean
well.
that's not like his main point of fame. Like he prefers to be known as a game developer than a calendar designer, I assume. He should
Yeah, he
make
really doesn't like it when I refer to him as Calendar Man from.
I I mean he should make some holiday calendars every year and like some slime salad themed calendars and give them out to people here as like an end of year award.
You were gonna say sell them. I mean, selling them that makes sense. I'd probably buy one.
Right. But then I remembered like how many people would buy it. I'm sure some people would buy it. But anyway, Viscon. Oh, right, you're supposed to say it.
Well, yeah, you already. What did you go back?
No, this one also won the artistry thing.
Oh, this is the artistry award. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it did win artistry. Yeah, absolutely.
yes.
You know, I feel like the towns specifically in A Single Fallen Feather were exceptional. Absolutely exceptional. That was like you could just put that up on like pixel art um like website and people would just assume that you made it as art. The fact that it's in an actual game is just phenomenal. Really, it really is. And there's a lot of them too. It's not even just one.
Oh, looks like there was a mistake when I made this slide. All three of them were supposed to have transition effects, but here's the three runner-ups.
Yeah, we had a lot of
Up
runner-ups.
until
You know,
now, it's just been two runner-ups. Now I have three of them.
Fresh Face was almost my pick. Um, Fresh Face really did a good job. I I really liked a lot of the character art in the Fresh Face game. Um, I really hope we see more from DVDB.
All right, and this is our last of the special categories before we start announcing the scores that each of the Heart Slam entries got. So this is the best soundtrack award, and it goes to PJ, which is not a surprise since he's one of the most prolific and well appreciated composers around here.
Well,
Specifically,
also,
what?
yeah, I mean, well, I was gonna say also like the other ones, they didn't really seem to make anything this year. You
No.
know,
I mean,
Raven's also well known
I'm
and
sure they
Rena,
made it.
but
I'm sure they've made music, but they didn't like publish any games that had their
it's
music
not
in
in any
them.
games that I'm
Right.
aware of. Yeah,
Yeah. So
exactly.
his two games specifically, they got the award are both SpawnCon and Alphabet, which are his two games that he published this year.
Yeah, to say that one got it over the other is a little bit too hard to call, especially since it's the same person getting their award anyways. So instead of having him be also the runner-up, he's just he won. Um, okay, and so that's the awards.
And
Uh,
and
yeah,
this
the
is
moment we've all been waiting for.
right.
The Heart Slam 2024 OHR RPG CE Game Development Contest
Do you
results.
want me to start the first one or do you want to do it?
I'll do the first one. I'll do
All
the
right.
first one. I feel like the first one, since it's starting at 8th place, Stargate SG2 with 40 points. Now, the points, what we did, I didn't average out the scores since it's the exact same number of votes for everybody. Every single game got the same number of votes. Um, Adding them all together, averaging it out would have been the same results. I went ahead and did that. There was going to be a drop the lowest, but everybody had a one. at some point, every single entry got a vote of a 1 by somebody. And so dropping the lowest would not have changed the results regardless. Dropping the highest may have, but we didn't drop the highest. I think actually everybody got at least a 10 except Stargate. So it wouldn't have mattered. So anyways, yes, 8th place, Stargate SG2 by Morpheus Kitame.
Better,
Kitami?
better. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. Well, better luck in next time, I guess. So here's
Yeah.
7th place, Fox in the Woods at 49 points by RMZ. This is the second time where he's submitted an entry to a contest that's an update of a pre-existing game. The last time being the Ridiculous Game contest from earlier this year, where he updated Cthulhu's Paradox. And this time he updated Fox in the Woods, and he added the extremely notable feature that just changes the whole game entirely. He gave the fox the ability to jump. Not just
Yep.
once, but twice. You can now
can
double
really-
jump in that
You
game.
can definitely double jump in
and,
Fox in the Woods.
and really just score all of those leaves. And I think that's just a real breathtaking experience that just changes everything about the game. So yeah, too bad it didn't get higher on the list. Should have come in first place, but oh well,
Yeah.
better luck next time.
I mean, I think that people just don't get Fox in the Woods, and they're fine to do it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, 6th place we have The Black Cat by Artie. I believe this one was actually underrepresented. I actually had a lot of fun with this one personally, but you know, the people didn't share the sentiment. I do know a lot of these types of games. You know, the walking through, you know, kind of horror atmosphere type games. They're really hit or miss, because like either you feel it and you get into it, or you don't, and it's just like, well, there's just a bunch of emptiness.
It reminds me of like a lot of RPG Maker horror games
Yes.
that from like itch.io and places like that.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
especially for the holiday category, it would have fit in pretty well if Takoyaki Surprise didn't have that perfect release date.
Indeed.
All right. So 5th place, we got Alphabet by PJ.
This was a real fun one. I had fun playing this.
Yeah, I like this one. This is one of my favorites, actually. Yeah, it's really it's any game made in this engine that's not even close to an RPG, but is still like technically impressive and fun to play. I think that's a pretty noteworthy, and it does fit in with the contest of like working within the engine's limitations, but still making something that's creative, unique, and just fun to play, especially in one sitting. Like it's the fact that it's not an RPG and it's just a simple like arcadey type game. Fun fact is that PJ actually invited his friends over for a party to celebrate this game being completed, and they all actually got to play the game together and they had fun doing it, which is not something you could do with an RPG entry, because RPG entries you would just be watching someone like battle monsters and grind for experience and stuff like that
for potentially hours.
Yes, for hours on end. Whereas here you get to watch your friends race against bats in a bat racing simulator. So that's pretty fun, and it's definitely something that I can see keeping a party going. So on to 4th place is next. Or actually,
So 4th
this one
is actually 3rd as well. It's a tie. It
3.5
surprisingly,
place.
not only did they get tie for 3rd place, but they both got 69 points. How perfect is that?
This needs the applause sound effect.
Absolutely.
There we go.
69. Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, both these games were fantastic. I honestly thought, you know, while people were voting, that either one of these games could win it, but they're both 3rd place. That's what happened. Yeah,
Yeah,
they were both exceptional.
right. The assumption, this is kind of surprising since I think a lot of people, the general assumption was that Phoenix was going to at least come in second place, if not first place. But there was some surprise votes at the last minute that actually did change the course of the outcome for this contest.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, there was some back. Fallen Feather got blasted by more than one reviewer, so that
It
brought it
really
down a
did.
couple places. So second place, this one is also not quite expected, but still appreciated, is Space Quest. I
I
personally,
really do appreciate this,
yes,
and I was not expecting it at all.
I
I
personally liked the game. I gave it a good score, but I thought everyone was gonna hate the game and give it like 5 points or lower. Like
it
what it
definitely got, but
there
looking at the votes,
I'm sure some
yeah,
people really hated it.
yeah. Well, it doesn't seem that anybody really hated it. The lowest score besides the one was a 4. So, I mean, I think that it was middle of the road with the people that disliked it, but then I guess people liked it. Not to
Yeah.
toot my own horn, but it happened.
But yeah, but especially for it to come in second place, like not even in the middle. This came surprisingly close to flat out winning the contest. So
Well,
imagine, I mean,
it did and it didn't.
not sort of. I mean, it came in second place.
Right, right.
But
Because
that's what I meant though. It came in second place. It didn't come in like fourth or fifth. I mean, like
right.
if the first place game wasn't released and it was just the 7 entries, that's what I meant. Like
Exactly.
not that this game was a serious contender against the first place entry,
Not
but
points wise. No, not
not
really.
but
Which
it did super well in the
which
contest.
if anybody's paying attention, it's pretty obvious who won, right? Because you
Because
know who the
process of
entries are.
elimination.
Yeah, so first place in the OHR RPG CE Heart Slam contest is Kingdom of Misery by Dre for 140. And you can see there is 82 points. It beat me in second place by almost 10 points. Almost nobody gave it a low score.
And this
Everyone
is
seemed to mostly like this game.
this is very like a very celebratory occasion because if this was accomplished by a person who's relatively new to the community, I think he was actually around like 15 years ago or something like that, but he only just came back a few months ago, and just a few months into his return he already made this game that's actually it looks even if it's a demo, it still looks pretty promising, and it won a lot of people over in this contest. A lot of people were very impressed by it, especially since nobody really knew what to expect from someone who who doesn't have a lot of games that they've known to have made in the past. So this is almost like their first game, and they managed to wow enough people to come in first place for Heart Slam this year. So congratulations to Dre 140. You've obviously worked hard to make your entry as great as possible. So you can definitely toot your own horn. You have every right to. Like just yep, congratulations. You did it.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I mean, I can't say enough nice things about this particular game. It had a lot going for it. It had a lot of, it had the make your own characters and make your own team, and then it had a lot of the weird traps things going on. I love those where you go into the dungeon and you have to like navigate around the monsters and stuff. It had a lot going for it. It really did. So the fact that it won makes perfect sense to me. um, I'm definitely thinking that some people will be surprised by the results, but I can't say enough nice things about it. I really can't, and it really can't be. You can't go to a better person, in my opinion, the winning. And speaking of like can't go, if Dre, you're listening, hello. um, yeah. So congratulations. You do get $100 and a trophy and mystery box if you want them. Definitely send me a message with your address if you want those. If you want me to just send you the money in PayPal to your anonymous thing, you can do that too. Just let me know. And third place. I guess you both get the third place prize. So just hit me up when you with your information so I can give you that. And same goes for anybody that got any of the awards. If you do want your slimy ribbon, go ahead and message me. Now, you can email me. That's going to be at spnwvr@gmail.com. Or you can send me a message in Discord, or you can send me a message in Slimesalad, the forum. Any way you want to, just get me your information. I can send that over to you, or just send me your Steam if you only want that, and I can give you that. The $5 gift certificate in Steam. Completely up to you what you want to do with that. Just go ahead and get me your information whenever you can. No rush, anything like that. But yeah, once again, congratulations to Dre.
Now that the PowerPoint is done, I can do this. I can press the clapping button, which I've been
Finally.
waiting to do for the entire live stream.
I really wasn't on point with the clap button like I should have been.
Yeah, but it's okay because I'm sure everyone who is not mic'd up right now was probably clapping. We just couldn't hear them because they had their microphones turned off. I'm sure everyone is just hooting and hollering and applauding the entire time as they should have been.
Indeed.
So yeah,
Indeed.
that's about it for this year. But I think
I hope
it
everyone
was.
kind of
But I
enjoyed
do.
it.
But I think this was a nice breath of fresh air because I was worried there wasn't going to be a lot of entries anyway, and the whole thing was just going to be really anticlimactic. But it actually did turn out to be interesting.
Yeah, the results definitely were interesting results. I don't think anybody really had the results pegged.
Nope.
Not even I did. I had to run the numbers more than once to make sure I didn't mess up.
Yeah, even the game that everyone assumed was going to come in last place didn't end up coming in last place.
Yeah, I know. There, surprises on both ends.
Right.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. Well, I mean, yeah, that basically concludes things. I just want to say, we will be doing this again next year. We're gonna have prizes then as well, and
Yeah,
I hope everyone looks forward to it.
Next year I want to try a thing called end of year games contest. So I was gonna try and do that this year, but Heart Slam kind of got off to a later start and finish than we anticipated. Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah, and it
that'll be
lasted a
sort
little
of
longer.
that would be the end of your games contest would be sort of like ridiculous games contest, but if there wouldn't be like a specific theme, it would just be anyone submits whatever game they want to, and it can be whatever engine too. So it doesn't have the OHR only restriction. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
there will be more information about that as we come closer to the end of 2025. And that isn't going to be for quite a while now because we're not even done with 2024 yet. So until then, well, I'll see everyone around. So thank you for coming to the awards ceremony tonight. I'm sure you all had a lot to look forward to, and I'm sure everyone was pleasantly surprised and enjoyed the results that was revealed tonight. So
And
yeah, thank
until
you,
next
everyone.
time, everyone, keep making those games because they are super fun.